Actually, I think there are three challenges. One is to develop the use of public transport and shared mobility, because there are too many people traveling with their own car that would wish to use public transportation and shared mobility. And to do that, we have to develop a customer experience and think of travelers as real customers in a competitive world. And around us, the world is fully mobile, and today public transportation is non-mobile. Only 2% of public transport tickets can be purchased on a mobile phone. So the customer now has many ways to get information on how to go from point A to point B on mobile application with real-time info. That's quite good, but how to get the right ticket to go from point A to point B. So the second main issue is really having a mobile only customer experience, which doesn't refrain customer from using other ways. And the third thing is intermodality. We used to have public transportation with trams, buses, trains, and now mobility is really more complicated with shared vehicles, with free floating bikes, and with a combination of private and public transportation. So traveling is more complicated for travelers. And once again, the mobile phone can help that because it can encompass all the technologies for mobility with NFC, QR codes, or other ways of getting the right fare collection. IT Trends is probably one of the 2 or 3 main European gatherings of knowledge, intelligence, networking in this very specific field of technology for mobility. So obviously this is the key place to be, and we see a lot of potential and interest from hearing from others' experience and exchanging with our peers, customers. That's really a great place to be. Today, Wizway has developed something which is brand new, which is making mobile phones compatible with the existing readers. This is a very specific approach. Usually we think about changing all the reader system and all the contactless system by changing all the readers. It costs millions. We do exactly the reverse way by making smartphones which now have the NFC capability. It's something quite recent, only for the last 2 or 3 years. Now smartphones are compatible with NFC. NFC is the technology of contactless mobility throughout Europe and even in the world. So this is why we have chosen a very specific path to adapt the smartphones and have absolutely no change to the readers. So in fact we are a technical and commercial enabler, a sort of hub between the mobility companies and transport operators whose goal is to carry people and provide a good service, and the mobile industry, which obviously goes at its own pace with the 5G and Samsung and Huawei and the new brands. There are new brands and new smartphones coming out every week, and our job is to make them compatible with the existing readers that sometimes are there for 10 years. So this is a demo showing what the customer experience will be in just a few months in Paris. The service is already available in Strasbourg and will be available in Paris in a couple of months. So this is a 15-year-old reader, a smartphone, just an average one NFC smartphone. The validation doesn't work because I don't have any tickets. In a couple of clicks, I'm going to purchase the ticket. Now the ticket is in the smartphone, and as a customer I can validate and enter the bus or the metro or the tram.